What is up, guys? Welcome to another video. That Geeky guy here, and today we'll be looking at my personal pick for details of Aria set. So we're gonna go with the usual top 10s here. I'm gonna give my thoughts along the way. At number 10, we have Weave Lightning. So we have in this set we have Weave Earth, Weave Ice, and Weave Lightning. So my personal opinion is Weave Lightning is the best out of the other two because it actually allows you to buff your attacks. Now this is the same for the other one, but if it's fused, it allows it to go again, which plays very nicely with the team of lightning decks itself. Now if you take a look at Weave Earth, it basically just adds one more damage, and Weave Ice on the other hand only gives the attack itself dominates. So for this reason, I feel like Weave Lightning is the most superior and it deserves the spot on number 10. At number 9, we have VELA Flash. So VELA Flash is the elemental rune blade attack action card with a lightning fusion as an option. So if you were to fuse VELA Flash, the next non-attack action is going to be played as an instant. So this is very useful in order to gain an action point. So you can play a non-attack action card as a instant in order to gain that action point and continue your attacks. At number 8, we have ASUNDER. So this card is a blue, it pitches for 3 and it is a guardian action card. It blocks for 3. Now your next guardian attack this turn gains +1 dominate, and if this hits a hero, they discard 2 cards. Now if you guys remember Crippling Crush, this basically has the same effect and it allows it to be applied to any of the attacks. So you can basically swing a hammer in order to force your opponent to block, or else they'll be discarding 2 cards from their hand, which is not a fun time. At number 7, we have one of my favorite Earth card, which is Tome of Horrors. It pitches for 3 and it costs 3. You can play it out in order to clear your arsenal and draw back 3 cards. So this is a great arsenal clearing card, and with Briar it even blocks for more if you have a Earth token on board. At 6, we have another Runeblade card, which is Sting of Sorcery. Now Sting of Sorcery basically gives your attack action card this turn deal another arcane damage. So if your card is not supposed to deal any arcane damage, this card allows it to deal. Now it is a Runeblade action aura card. It blocks for 2, it costs 0 to play it out, which is insane, and also it pitches for 3. Now you could combine this card with cards such as Consuming Volition in order to force your opponent to deal with the arcane or face the consequences by discarding 1 card from their hand. At number 5, we are seeing Ranger getting some love here with a Ranger action card called Seek and Destroy. It pitches for 0, it costs 0, it blocks for 2. Now it says your next arrow attack this turn gains +T. If this hits a hero at the beginning of their next end phase, they discard all cards in their hand and destroy all cards in their arsenal. So basically forcing your opponent to block, or they will be missing their arsenal for the next turn, preventing them from setting up. At number 4, we are looking at another Ranger attack action, this time an elemental one, and it requires Ice Fusion. If possible, it costs 1 to play out, it pitches for 3. It blocks for 3 and it deals 3 damage. However, if you were to fuse it, it's gonna gain +1. Now if this hits a hero, until the end of their next turn, they can't pitch or play cards with base cost 0, so this really cripples some hero that depends on cards with the base cost of 0, such as Ninja. Now, cards and activated abilities also cost the opposing hero an additional 1 cost. So if they were to play out a defense reaction in this manner, they're gonna have to pay for more costs. At number 3, we are looking at Flash Freeze. So Flash Freeze is an elemental action card. It costs 1 and it's optional to either fuse it with Ice or Lightning. So if it's fused with an Ice card, attack you control hits this turn gains basically dominate unless the defending hero chooses to pay 2. Now the scary part here is the Lightning Fusion, where all your attacks this turn basically deals another 3 damage to your opponent if it hits. So it basically threatens your opponent another 3 more damage if they don't block any of your attacks. So that's pretty scary stuff there for Flash Freeze. At number 2, we have Ball Lightning. So this is one of my favorite cards from the set. It's a lightning attack action card that costs 0 to play out, and it has a natural go again, and it deals 3 damage to your opponent. However, it also says that if any of the lightning or elemental action card would deal damage this combat chain, it's gonna deal 1 more damage. So this is basically threatening your opponent for a lot of damage if they do not block any of your lightning or elemental action card. Now, however, the downside of this card being it blocks for 0, hence I'm putting it at number 2. Now at number 1, my pick for number 1 card from Tales of Aria would be Bramble Spark. Now this card has insane value. For the cost of 0, you may fuse it, and if you were to fuse it, the next attack action card is gonna come for 3 more damage. And without fusing though, you still get the value out of it by basically dealing 1 arcane damage to the target hero, and it has go again. Also, it blocks for 2. Now that's it guys, that's my list for the top 10 cards from Tales of Aria. Let me know what you guys thinking down in the comments below. Do like, subscribe, those kind of stuff. I make FAB content quite regularly, so you guys can expect a new video very soon. See you guys in the next one. Bye.